Good morning, friends. Today, we're going to talk about a new message from the Commonwealth Bank of Australia that could affect your financial decisions in the coming months. Recently, the Commonwealth Bank issued a warning to mortgage holders. Don't expect interest rate cuts to happen quickly or one after another. This advice comes as inflation continues to linger higher than expected. Now, many of us were hoping for a rate cut this July. In fact, major banks including CBA had predicted that would happen. But the Reserve Bank of Australia chose not to reduce the cash rate this month. Instead, they kept it steady at 3.85%. The reason? Inflation is still running hotter than the RBA would like. Until that changes, they're unlikely to ease interest rates. CBA's senior economist, Belinda Allen, believes that the RBA might make a small cut. In August, perhaps 25 basis points. If things go well, we may even see another cut in November. However, she's clear this will be a slow and careful easing cycle. But if you're still paying off a mortgage, this delay might be disappointing. So what are others doing? And what can you do? Here's something interesting: only about 10% of mortgage holders have reduced their repayments. When rates dropped in the past, that means 9 out of 10 Australians are continuing to pay the same or more even when they could have paid less. Why would they do that? Because they're choosing to pay off their loans faster. It's a cautious, sensible approach. It helps reduce long-term interest and gives people peace of mind, something that becomes even more valuable as we get older. It also shows a shift in mindset. Australians are being more careful. They're thinking about their future. They're not rushing to spend more just because rates might go down. They're protecting what they've built. This is also a moment to reflect. With interest rates likely staying higher for a little longer, it's a good time to ask, are my mortgage repayments working for me? Is there room in my budget to pay a little extra, or do I need to reassess? Should I speak to my lender or financial advisor to explore options? Even small changes now can bring relief later. If you've been considering refinancing or adjusting your mortgage, do it with care and with solid advice. Not based on headlines or hopes, but on your unique situation. And if you've already taken steps to stay ahead of your loan by keeping your repayments high or making extra contributions, then take a moment to feel proud. That's not always easy, but it's wise. One small step today, like speaking to your lender or revisiting your repayment plan, could bring you closer to the financial freedom you deserve in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. We don't need to rush, but we do need to stay wise. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until then, stay informed, stay empowered, and as always, stay graceful.